I mean, we don't know who's going to be in lobby today, apart from a special guest that we've been informed about. A very special man, creative man, a TikTok superstar, some may call him. It's the one and only Andy Moore, ladies and gentlemen. Andy Moore going to be joining us for the Community Cup this week. Excited to see how he gets on and how he performs.
Stewards are going to have to be on the ball today.
Stewards are going to be on the ball.
Yeah.
So we'll discuss the people that we do know that are racing this week. Obviously, we've got the TikTok legend himself, Andy Moore, joining us for the first week of the Community Cup. It's a pleasure to have you here, as it will be for the next few weeks if you can make it. So we're hoping that we manage to give you some content, that you've got some for your social channels this week. But
I'm sure you'll get some around ones.
We'll make sure. We'll make sure.
Yeah. That'll be interesting not to say Peter Griffin, won't it?
It's really filling up though, which is good to see.
Yeah, definitely. It's great to see so many people getting involved, and you two can come and get involved. Harvey, remind us again what the Discord link is?
Discord.gg/Alpine Racing. And whilst we're making a plug to our Alpine Racing Discord, I'm going to talk about my recent purchase that I've made in the last week. Since last week's Community Cup.
Right.
Since last week's Community Cup, I have purchased myself a Track Racer TRX sim rig. So in the coming weeks, maybe for possible Season 2 of the Community Cup that could come around the horizon, we'll take a look. You might have some nice VT content recorded on my Alpine Esports 2023 liveried. Track Racer TRX. You never know.
For all those who can't see at home, Harvey's got a beaming smile right across his face.
I was going to say, I believe I've seen you talk about this on Twitter actually recently. So yeah, it's going to be really exciting to see that.
I'm very looking forward to getting it built. I'm not going to be
from the drivers in order to get back into DRS, but as soon as you're in DRS, you're able to reel them back in. As we can see out here up front with JJ Van Geffen and Griffin Peter, still within DRS, still managing it perfectly fine, but we are on board with the TikTok superstar himself, F1 Andy Moore. Jay Price ended up finding out as he's had to pit early to make sure that his tyres will be able to last for a race. As we can see, TikTok legend himself finding himself in P10 on the cusp of the points, but GB catching rapidly behind him. Andy Moore, obviously, great creator. He might just find this a little boring in his own little world in P10.
I don't know. I think GB will continue to catch up with him throughout the rest of this race. I think it will make for a great one towards the end of the race, and it'll be some great content for the both of them. But Andy Moore, welcome to the points. Welcome to the points. I hope you managed to cling on for the rest of this race. But so if there's anyone in the Discord who's able to grab the flat livery file of their F1 car, I believe that there are a few tutorials out there that I may be able to share to some of you that are interested. If any of you are interested, we'll send some over to the wonderful guys at Mouseskins, and we'll get some renders sent out for you, and we'll show them on one of the broadcasts coming up before the end. I'd love to see Razins. I might be in contact with him very soon about replicating his on my own F1 iteration so that I can get one made for him, so we can take a look at what that looks like on the broadcast. As he continues to build his distance over the championship now. Continuing to build over Malholm and the other drivers who aren't here this week, Axe and Miltos, who are the, I believe, next closest after Malholm. So it's looking incredibly likely that he might be the one to run away with the trophy so far.
I do actually really admire Razin's strategy. It's been very safe, very sort of consistent throughout the entirety of the league. And so, yeah, that's what I've liked about this over the Cup. It's been very consistent. And that's what's netted him the most points, really. It's that consistency and how he's set up for these races that have just really served him well.
As we see Andy Moore heading down into turn 1, will he be able to pick out a braking zone and send an absolutely diabolical dive bomb onto Matty? I don't think it's really possible. I was hoping for it as we entered the start-finish straight, but the gap seemed too much by the end of it, and I think it would have been a bit of an audacious move, to say the least, to try and pull that off. Yeah,
potentially damaging Andy's race, and not Matty's as well, as Matty is on the fresh medium tyres. He's been doing really well. Getting this comeback slowly going. Only 7 seconds off Joker, and with Joker's penalty, it's more than looking achievable in order to be able to grab a couple of these points here.
Yeah, these points, I think, from literally 8th, 9th and 10th are all to play for right now, especially 9th and 10th, I think, with a few of those drivers behind, could see themselves picking up those final points on the grid, which is what we want to see.
Yeah, something else we might just want to point out really quickly is Safso and Razin, 2 seconds. Is Razin taking it easy?
Maybe a bit too easy. I think he wants to start fearing, maybe. Safso has put on an absolute charge here to continue through the grid, and it's continuing on here.